How does Allah talk about prophets in the Quran? Does He mention a story? You know, when you want to talk about biography, you talk about their birth, and then you talk about their childhood, and then you talk about their the lessons, young adult, full adult, marriage, and then he's resuming his prophecy, and then he received his prophecy, and then you move on, and then he died. This is how you talk about someone's life. Now, Allah, did He do that in the Quran with the prophets? Actually, He didn't, subhanahu wa ta'ala, except in one case. Yusuf, alayhi salam. In the case of Yusuf, alayhi salam, He did mention Yusuf's life as human life goes, as the normal, progressive age of human life goes. With prophets, He doesn't do that. With prophets, you'll read the first section. For instance, we're going to learn about Adam alayhi salam. And you're going to first learn the first section in Surah Al-Baqarah, and then you're going to learn the second section in Al-A'raf, and the third section as we go on, as we move on. But there is no order in the story. If you read that, you'll find that more evident in the story of Musa, for instance. Musa alayhi salam, suddenly when Allah mentions Musa alayhi salam, he's a full adult and he's having this fight with Fir'aun, subhanallah, and then 2 surahs down the line, Allah will tell you, oh, Musa was a baby and then he grew up and his mom put him in the river. But why didn't you mention this in the beginning? Chronological order? He does not do that. Allah Azza wa Jal takes bits and pieces of a prophet's life and He just puts it literally in the middle of surah. In the middle of surah. This bit that He took, you know, you have a film, a movie, a film, and you have like the film, the roll-up of the film, right? And you just go and you just cut a piece, literally in the first hour of the movie, you just cut a piece, and you just go take it, and you put it on the first page of your book. You're writing a book. What is this? It's a section of the movie, and it doesn't say how did this movie start, who's this person, is this a hero, is this the bad guy? Do you understand what I'm trying to tell you? This is confusing. Why is Allah doing this, subhanahu wa ta'ala? Because He wants you to learn the whole of the Quran. And He knows, obviously, if you learn the whole of the Quran, the pieces will what? Come together. It's like a puzzle. It's going to come together. But why did you cut it and you mixed it up? It's mixed up. It's not organized. Why is it mixed up? Because when we tell a story, when we narrate a story of a person's life, it is very imperative to us that we mention it chronologically, because we believe this is how it should be. Allah is telling us, no, not necessarily. I'm going to teach you what you need to learn as a lesson from this section of his life. There is a lesson in this section. Scene, you know, like a movie, there's a scene. In this scene of this movie, here there is a lesson. And at the end of the movie, here there's another lesson. And here there's another lesson at the beginning of the movie. And I'm going to arrange the movie according to the lessons. So lesson 1 could be from the middle of the movie. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? It's literally, you take the middle of the movie and you just take a bit. This is lesson 1. But it's in the middle of the movie. It's okay. This is what Allah wants. This is a very profound way of teaching. It's a very unique, it's strange. For us, it's very strange. But it's absolutely amazing. And then lesson number 2 from the end of the movie. And then lesson number 5 from the beginning of the movie. Wow, what is this? It's amazing. When you study the prophets that way, how did Allah talk about the prophets? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. He tells us exactly what we need to know. No more, no less. Subhanak ya Rabbil Alameen.